You guys, I'm gonna be real quick with this message. I just want to kind of pull into the energy. Let's see what the tea is for you guys today, okay? So it definitely has been whew, a little crazy over the last couple of days, right? So it's been a major shift within the collective, and we're all now in this position where we have to make a choice, right? All right, so this choice is very vital. The feminine collective have to make it in the masculine. So I'm pulling in a lot of energy where the masculines are having massive tower moments. They're going through like dark nights of the soul. Okay, so if you're wondering, if you're not in connection with your person and you're wondering what the heck is going on, just know they're going through it. Okay, but the clarity is going to come basically. Now, as you guys know, before I completely jump in, don't forget, flip your roles, take only what you need, leave the rest, and please use the spirit of discernment, okay? Do not force this message to fit. These are collective messages. These are for entertainment purposes only. Thank you, Spirit. If you want a personal reading, you can look in the description box below the video, and it will give my website, all right? If you already purchased a reading from me, I will be working on readings tomorrow, all right, after I get off of work, of course. But however, y'all, let me set my intentions and then I'm ready. Thank you, Holy Spirit. Thank you, my true guides, for showing up and showing out. Protect us as we go through these portals to commune with you, and close the gates to anything not in alignment with the divine's will. Help me to deliver a powerful, impactful message tonight for my Virgos, and so it is. All right, so what's the tea, my spirit team? What's the tea? Oh. Three of Swords comes out, and we got the Hierophant that came out right with that, right? So we already know, right? Whatever's going on, whatever the strife is, the disappointment, the grief, I feel like a lot of this is heavy around commitment, okay? Somebody is definitely going through a whole heap of emotions when it comes to committing to something, following the convention, the norm, a job, relationship, a healthy habit or pattern, most definitely. But yeah, that's what it seems to be surrounding. So let's see what's up, okay? I feel like somebody has been rebelling against following the norm or something more traditional because of the simple fact of the heartbreak, the pain, the burdens, right? So let's see. Yep. So we got Queen of Emotions in the reverse, and we got the Five of Emotions that are coming out too. And again, it's like still really stuck on the past, that past pain, that past hurt, and not balancing their emotions, most definitely. So I'm feeling like somebody's operating in their feminine energy. It could be a masculine, kind of like in that emotional energy, right? Because I'm definitely pulling in heavy. It's like a storm of emotions that somebody is feeling, okay? And it has a lot to do with the past, all right? The hardships, things like that. Definitely involving some feminine energies who are maybe karmic energies on top of that. It could be somebody's mother or mother figure, or it could even be a father who may have been operating in their feminine energy a lot, okay? That seems to be the theme of this, all right? So I don't know if this is your energy again or somebody that's connected to me that I'm pulling in. I mean, connected to you that I'm pulling in. But however, take it how it resonates. So yep, Two of Materials comes out, and it's in the reverse. And that's what it's about. It's like, this is now a point where a decision has to be made, right? It's no more of that juggling. It's no more juggling the patterns, the bad habits, the unhealthy relationships, situations, whatever. It's now, and what I just heard, I don't know why that came up in my mind. I was like, it's now do or die, right? But that's not it. It's now, you know, hey, what are you going to do, okay? Are you going to choose your happiness, or are you going to keep choosing to go through the same cycle of hurt and pain, all right? Now, and so that's what this major decision seems to be. And am I going to be committed to that is how I'm hearing this. Like I'm hearing someone saying, you know, am I going to commit to that? Am I going to commit to this new journey? Am I going to commit, period. 4 Wands. Inspirations is what it says on the card, right? And the 4 of inspiration, or the 4 Wands, basically speaks about building a firm foundation, harmony, balance. It speaks about commitment, marriage, things like that. Okay, so ooh, well, the strength card comes in a reverse. All right, so that's where it is. It's like somebody definitely is lacking the willpower or the confidence here when it comes to something here surrounding that commitment, when it comes to surrounding their happiness, when it comes to what it is that they exactly want, okay? With this 10 of Cups energy, it's like, what is it that brings this person or you this emotional stability, this comfort, this happiness, you know? And it seems like this is what this is all around. I feel like, again, like this could be masculine energy that I'm pulling in heavily, and it's like everything seems to be centered around here about what is someone's happiness with that 10 of Cups. What is it? Spirit, do you got us some insight for us? What is this person that Virgo has in mind? Happiness. Like, what is it that they truly want when it comes to Virgo? So the 9 of Wands comes out. They're struggling with this, okay? It's like they got a lot of it's like inner conflict is how I'm hearing it. So they may be very defensive. They may be defending their territory in some kind of way when it comes to this, right? Because they experienced so much adversity in the past is how I'm hearing it with this 3 of Swords, or you have. This is almost like this is that depleting energy, right? Somebody feels very depleted. Like I said, it's like a storm of emotions that I'm pulling in. Somebody is going through it. Like, it's like, you know how you have those meltdowns and it's just like, boom. I can't stop it. I can't stop crying. I can't stop feeling the way I feel. You know, Page of Pentacles comes out in the reverse. And like I said, it's like when it comes down to trying to manifest something in this nature, as far as something deep as following the convention or the norm or commitments and things like that, this is where I feel like whoever this is have not been able to really fully manifest this. Okay, because it's always been some type of conflict, some type of adversity, some type of heartbreak, third-party situations most likely, you know, and it needs to be released. They're not releasing it. Yep, the King of Swords comes out. Like I said, it feels like masculine energy, air sign energy coming through. It's like they need to release it. They need to begin to cut this aspect of their life out, all right? Whatever that may be that is keeping them in this turmoil. Are they going to do that? Are they going to cut out whatever the turmoil is? Are they going to make a decision? Too many cards. Just one. Still too many cards, my spirit team. So it seems like my spirit team, like, it ain't your business. But yes. Yes, okay, justice. They're going to do something in truth. It's how I feel it. It's like, you know how you begin to make decisions based off of your integrity, where before they weren't doing that. The Queen of Pentacles comes out. So like I'm saying, it's like I feel like this person that you have in mind, it's like they literally may see you as this Queen of Pentacles. They do see you as that person who is very creative, who is balanced, okay? And now the decision that they have to make is, all right, what are they going to cut out of their life in order for them to follow a certain tradition or to follow commitment, you know, and things like that, or even when it comes down to their life purpose or their career, or, you know, that's how I'm feeling. It's like this is the question that they're now faced to answer. They don't know which direction to go in, is how I'm hearing it, because of habit, and because, you know, it's a pattern. I feel like this person may actually realize that it is a vicious pattern. Okay, and I'm saying this person because I don't know exactly who I'm referencing as well, so you know how this go. Put it where it fits, and if it don't, let it fly. The Fool card comes in a reverse. This is why they aren't making a hasty decision. This is why they haven't really been taking that leap of faith, because again, the Judgment card comes out because they don't know. I don't feel like it's a refusal to make the decision. It's more of that it's a lack of understanding. It's a lack of clear judgment on their part when it comes to this aspect. So you may be feeling like like it's a challenge. The Chariot card comes out, but it's not. Okay, so it's taking a lot of external strength here and self-control to be able to move in the right direction. And I feel like for the most part that this is what is going to happen. It will shift. It will be put into action. However it goes, it's just now and how I'm hearing it's just now time for this person to get the clarity. Okay, so let me see something. I'm gonna pull from a different deck. It's like, why is my back hurting all of a sudden? Change. Distance on horizon. Somebody could be moving at a distance is also what I'm hearing, or thinking about moving at a distance. Concern. Yep, and this could be concerning here to this masculine energy. Like, this is a heavy concern for this person. I'm also pulling in their concern because they know they have to make a change. Okay? Which means, again, leaving some stuff behind, letting it go. The distance on horizon card really is an enabling card. It speaks about your dreams, okay? It speaks about your hopes, your wishes, and things like that. And when this card comes out, let's see. It's about also opening your mind and developing new views. Let's see what else we got here. It represents dreams and fantasies. Now, so the card really indicates the silver lining on the horizon. All right, like I said, it could stand for foreign countries. It can stand for traveling at a distance, voyages, literally broadening your horizons, getting new perspectives and things like that. But how I'm seeing it here, it's like it's about now, and it's not near any challenging cards, so I don't want to say that, but it's really about someone's vision, okay, and bringing it into fruition, right? Whatever those hopes and those dreams are that someone has. And now them being open to really accepting them and allowing them to be anchored, allowing them to become a part of their reality. Okay, so I'm going to pull, of course, tarot based off of this. Tell me what the concerns is. But I'm pulling heavy on the energy of a masculine energy being highly concerned about a move. Two of Cups in a reverse position. So something is bringing, right, an imbalance here to you guys' connection. Okay, yep, the Hangman comes out, the Five of Cups comes out, and then the Seven of Cups comes out in the reverse. As you keep seeing, like, all of this is around making a decision, y'all, straight like that, a choice. And I feel like this person is concerned because of the simple fact that it's like their choices, they've been making them based off of the illusions. They've been making them based off of unrealistic expectations, ego, and now they have these connections and friendships, and they're noticing, like, all of this disharmony between me and other people is literally is based off of me, you know, my habits, my patterns, me keeping the cycle going. And here with that hangman, again, it's about perspective. So it's pretty much kind of what I read from the distance and seeing things differently. It's like here with the Five of Cups, you looking at this person paying attention to these cups laid out. Like you paying attention to the spilled milk, these cups that are empty, but it's two perfectly good cups right behind you. And instead of healing and forgiving yourself and whoever else and moving into a state of acceptance and moving forward into that right direction, it's like this person gets stuck focusing and mourning and grieving over the loss, the hardship. And so what I'm picking up is like Spirit is trying to teach this masculine energy how to shift their perspective, how to move into trusting, how to make these changes in their life and to really actualize their dreams and their hopes and what they really, really want. Like that Ten of Cups keeps really standing out to me. So it's more on the basis of, you know, what is it that you want? When it comes to your 10 cups, instead of focusing on these 3 cups that don't have anything in it, especially, you know, that was past stuff. You can't replace these cups. You can't, you know, do anything with these cups. So now we're coming to a point in our journeys where we have to understand what it is that we truly desire for ourselves and what we want. And then now we're manifesting these things. And it's the same thing going on here for your person. It may be in a different dynamic, you know, but hey, they're being triggered to make changes and to embrace a new beginning, to accept it. Tell me about the change. It's like, just like you, like if you have to move, you have to make a change. You have to decide to let go of what's no longer serving you or what's burdening you or what's keeping you stuck and feeling bound. Okay? I do feel like, yep, 7 of Cups. It's about the choices again. I do feel like there may be some type of confession, not necessarily a confession, but like, you know how you begin to become transparent and you begin to really speak what's concerning you. I do feel like, yeah, a masculine is going to be very transparent in those feelings and vulnerable. But again, like I said, it's about choices, how to make the right choices. Masculine is very concerned about making the right choice. Yep, Judgment card comes out. So something definitely here, the Chariot in the reverse, something has definitely triggered this person's awakening to some things, and they're judging themselves. You know how you take some time and you be like reflecting over stuff, and then you start looking at the role you played, basically, and how these challenges and that may have occurred is because of some of the things that you've done. But again, like I said, this is a part of the awakening process. So what Spirit is doing is waking this person up so that they can begin to make the change, right? To make a better choice for themselves. Because you already know, it's like, it's us, right? We are the ones that literally keep ourselves stuck, which means we are the ones that can do what? Get ourselves unstuck. Like, obstacles are illusions. It's not real. I always feel like there's always a way. It's just now changing your perspective and how you perceive it to get to that way that's going to take you where you need to go, right? That'll get you around the blocks and the obstacles that are supposedly there. Three goals. Woo. All right. So Virgo is about you moving beyond the illusions. Wow. changing your perception. So it's something that you need to change your perception about. This is probably a mirroring energy. This could be your twin flame. Look, masculine twin. That's on the masculine side that I pulled it in breakthrough. So if you are the masculine, or if your person is a masculine, this is what it is. Look, spiritual awakening come through. This is overall for Virgo, beyond the illusions. So let's see. All right, so basically what it's saying, move beyond limitations and view your journey through the lens of your heart, right? We got to keep our heart space open. Your thoughts, your feelings, and beliefs send signals into the universe in relationship to the frequency of your emotional state. Through changing your perception, you can bypass challenging situations. This accelerates your ascension because everything starts to match a higher frequency. Shifting your focus beyond the illusion of perceived obstacles release unnecessary struggles. Make it easier to let go of old stories, past programming, or belief systems that belong to others. When you face fears with a positive perception, it attracts your greater good, which is helping you create a new reality in higher states of being. This card serves as a reminder that when you are in alignment with your infinite potential, it brings balance to the finite thoughts that have pulled you out of neutrality within your own source energy. So as your soul expands and your perspective elates, it creates an opportunity for you to discover more about yourself. So now that's what a lot of us are doing, period. Like I've been saying it all week. It's an illusion, right? We're moving beyond these illusions. It's an illusion. Like I'm not buying into it. My son talks about his, he like, man, it's going to be a long 2 weeks because he just had surgery where they had removed the parathyroid gland. So he got like a little slit here, right in the fold of his neck. And it's a lot of pain, okay? And it's like he can't really move it. And I'm like, that's an illusion, right? How can you put a time restriction on your healing process? It's like they just give you the 2-week time frame, but don't put that in your mind that, oh, it's going to take me 2 weeks to heal and I'm going to feel this way. 22:31 on my timer, right? And it's like all of those things are illusions, okay? Because I'm like, your body is already healed. You're already healed. It's already done. And so when we can change our perception about how we are viewing our situations and the people that are involved in it, it helps us to be able to see beyond it to the solutions, if that makes sense, okay? And like everything I said, this masculine energy, whoever it may be, is going through another spiritual awakening. They're gonna get the breakthrough though, because they're processing the karmic debris right now. The masculine twin, they're releasing their lower self. So all of this is happening for a reason, and it's like they're being shifted. It says shift or be shifted. And literally what happens is if we are resisting to changing, or we're resisting to change our perspective about how we are seeing our situations, the universe then does what? Sends a tower moment or a storm, and it ends up causing us to shift. We start to have to try to dissect it to get a different perception of it. And the storm also comes to do what? Move, get that stuck energy out the way. So this is wonderful. So like I said, I see this masculine energy or this masculine twin getting their breakthrough, okay, because they're shifting. They will make the changes. They are releasing the lower self, all right? But right now, it's like they're going through this very, and what did I say? It's like the emotions are running high. A lot of strong emotions right now, okay? So I want to pull on that breakthrough card. That's processing the karmic debris. What time is it? 7:29. Y'all, time be flying. See about this breakthrough card. The Sun card comes out in the reverse position. The Knight of Cups is in the reverse. Look at that. They processing all of this. I mean, and they ain't happy campers, okay? Very triggered in regards to this and everything that's happening. It's a lot of emotional, and what I just thought was disorder. It's a lot of emotional turmoil. But things are going to get better. 5 of Pentacles. This is, like I said, this is what they have to experience in order to get to the breakthrough, in order to release the lower self. It's like they have to face themselves and the heartbreak and the pain and whatever else they may have caused on their journey in order to heal from it. And it's like, what I'm hearing is like they gotta feel it to heal it. The Hermit comes out, the Hierophant comes out in the reverse, and then the Three of Swords comes out in the reverse. It pushes them into this energy to contemplate, to try to seek some wisdom and answers for the reason why they won't conform, okay? So that they can be liberated from those patterns in their lower self, in the heartbreak, in the hurt, in the pain. Wow. I'm sorry, I always be saying wow, y'all, but I be like, wow, like I'm wowing myself right now, okay? Because some of the messages that are coming through is just like, it makes a lot of sense now, because as we are building on our stories from each reading day by day, y'all, and if you're missing the readings, I do encourage you to go back and try to catch up just a little bit, because it brings everything together. A lot of times my readings is telling the story day by day. It's like we literally watching the stories, okay? Our lives is the stories right now. And it says breakthroughs are taking place, right? Letting go is getting easier, and you are feeling lighter and gaining clarity. Every time you are called to let go of something, it gets easier every single time, okay? Then you start to realize, because we get so afraid of letting go because we are afraid of loss, we're afraid of being abandoned, we're afraid of rejection, all of those different things that we are learning to heal from. But once you start to understand it, like I said, all of it is an illusion. But when you start to understand it, you start to see like, oh, I'm really letting go of a pattern, a behavior, a mindset, a cycle. Okay. And it starts, then you be like, oh, okay, this is getting easier because, yeah, I'm sick of the cycle. I'm sick of these patterns, right? You get tired of it. So this is a good time to elevate or evaluate your life. And that's what the masculine energies are doing. They're evaluating their life, and they're continuing to release the things that are weighing them down. Same thing for the feminine collective. Releasing the things that are weighing them down. So things are rapidly shifting. That's what's happening. It's happening quickly. Okay. And that's why it's making it so hard to process, because all of this stuff is sudden. You know how you be thinking like, damn, last week it was all good. You know what I'm saying? A couple of days it was all good. You know, ago it was good. And then now all of a sudden we got this sudden shift. Look, all 5 5s on this card. 2 2 on this when it comes to partnership. But here we got 5 5. I don't know if y'all can see that. And then on the masculine twin, we got 5 5. Y'all hit that like button, please. Yep. And that seems like where this emotional turmoil is coming from. So these masculines are feeling like they're going backwards. But what's really happening is they're going deeper. Okay? They're going deeper within to reprogram the old patterns while taking action to support their new identity. Oh, this stuff, it be so wild. But it's like, when you actually get yourself grounded and you look at it from a different lens, it's like, oh, that makes sense. I'm freaking out, but really this is about me changing me changing the pattern, me taking action, right? So it's saying they have to take time to process their awareness, so that they can see the underlying lesson that's going to accelerate their personal growth. It's always purpose and your pain. And yes, you're going to feel resistant to changing, but the greater the resistance, the more pronounced the breakthrough. And I say that right? The greater the resistance, the more pronounced the breakthrough. It's like the breakthrough is like, it's coming. It's going to be so immense, especially if they continue to push through this process. And I feel like they are. I feel like they were resistant at first, but now it's like one of these things where it hurts, but they don't have no choice but to keep pushing because they're being shifted. Okay? They're clearing away these karmic debris. It's like the divine is like, it's time for a breakthrough. Since you're not doing it on your own, let's help them out. And that, like I said, this is happening collectively. It ain't just happening to one set or one group of people. It's happening to all of us. It's just happening in different dynamics. The underlining theme, shift your perspective. Okay? The underlining theme is just literally about us learning to embrace these new identities that we have and recognizing that we are more powerful than we know. Okay? And that all of this here in our 3D world is merely an illusion. We gotta stop connecting to what it is that we're seeing and what it is that we're feeling by the actions of what people are doing or what the situation seems to look like around us. I'm not gonna say we're not like everybody else, but really technically we aren't. A lot of us who are into intuitive readings, who are drawn to the esoteric or the supernatural, pretty much, I guess you can say it like that, or whatever it is that you are doing on your spiritual journey, usually are spiritually connected in some kind of way, usually are light workers, things like that. So yes, of course, it's going to be a different reality for us because we possess these powers that are so beyond our actual belief system of who we are. And this is what we are being pulled to do. We're being pulled to awaken so that we can begin to embrace these powers to get the breakthroughs that we've been praying for. Straight like that. And that's why I'm saying this is definitely a divine situation with this divine masculine coming through. Okay? So that's the whole purpose. Our whole purpose is to literally elevate so that we can release our lower selves, awaken, and then help humanity to do the same. So see beyond the illusions. All right. The underlying theme to this story is to change your perception about how you are seeing your story. See it from a higher perspective. Okay. See it through your from your third eye, basically. And as you already know, it's like it's already done. Anything that's in 5D is already there. It's already done. The prayer is already answered. Bless you, baby. All you're doing is bringing it into fruition with your faith, your hope, your beliefs, right? Your vibrations, because your frequency has to match what it is that you're desiring and asking for in order for it to come to you. So that's our only thing. It's already done. You already gonna get your breakthrough, man. Freak that. You're walking in your breakthrough now. Okay? So that's what our homework gonna be for this week. Changing our perspective. Every time your mind or your ego kicks in and says you can't, you say I can. It says you not, no, it is. You know what to do. Okay, y'all. So I love y'all. I gotta get ready to go. And y'all have a happy Sunday. Don't forget, hit the like button. Peace.